Alright, so a few things before we begin. Well, we lost the first about 5 or so minutes of footage due to me not knowing what I'm doing, and all this will be voiced over because this was streamed and the audio did not save. So, pretty much just begin with, I'm going to begin mining sand to achieve mining 12 to enter the Dwarven Mines. And, so I will give you a little bit of a time lapse for that, beginning now. Now that I've achieved mining 12, my next goal will be to unlock the Dwarven Mines. In order to do that, I will need to achieve 10 iron. Well, you need 10 of 3 enchanted minerals. I'm going to be going for 10 enchanted lapis, 10 enchanted redstone, and 10 enchanted iron. But in order to do that, I will need to get the gear necessary to thrive in these different areas, such as lapis armor from killing lapis zombies. But as you can see, I do not do very much damage, so that could become problematic later on. But for the time being, I will have to work with what I have and continue to kill them slowly but surely, and gain the gear necessary to move on. The lapis miner wants a lapis pickaxe, which I forget to end up giving him. I haven't done that yet, actually. We'll come back to him later. Wow, I forgot a lot of things I need to do. Good thing I'm reviewing this footage. Anyways, so we'll continue to kill these guys. Yep. We need to unlock the... Well, we need to get lapis armor in order to get a defense up, as... Well, you'll see later on I do find an alternative for this. That's a little bit easier. But this will have to do. I'm just going to keep killing them for a while now. You can see this guy's trying to help me, but you know, we're all low levels down here in the deep caverns. Times are tough, difficult. The world's against us. There's nothing that can be done. I'm not sure why I'm not actually mining lapis. I feel like that'd be the smart thing to do here. I'm just gonna continue to kill them instead. Okay, so right now, I remembered that you can purchase starter gear from Rosetta, and you can buy an undead sword from the weaponsmith, which will significantly increase my damage and survivability against the lapis zombies. As the undead sword gives you plus 100% attack damage against undead monsters such as skeletons, zombies, etc. And I will be purchasing some iron armor from Rosetta to begin with. I will upgrade this later on. Yep, I was going to try to buy Rosetta armor, but I was not combat level 3. So I just decided to go with the iron armor, and forgot to buy the boots because, you know, slightly stupid. So now I'm going to be attempting to enchant my sword with sharpness 2, except I did not have enough levels. So I will need to splash myself a little bit more to get up to level 10. Small frame drops there. As said, I will figure the rest of that out before the next video. Now I will be making my way back to the Dwarven Mines, where I will continue my quest to get lapis armor, and hopefully be successful this time with my increased damage and survivability. Quite the journey. To the gold mine. Whee! Rusty. Lazy miner. By the way, I will be disabling the waypoints later on, so all the fairy soul waypoints won't be in the way anymore. Those seem to be quite ugly and quite obnoxious to me as well. Now that I'm looking back at this, I don't know why I kept them on. I haven't gone for the fairy souls yet. Yeah, now I'm going to continue to grind lapis zombies and begin to start mining lapis to work towards my goal. There's a guy in sorrow armor here killing them as well. Presumably for bestiary, for money, I guess. If you're doing it for money though, that's kind of concerning. Alright, so I've achieved the 10 needed lapis, enchanted lapis that is. Now I will begin mining the redstone necessary. This happens inside of the pigment den where redstone pigments spawn. The perk to redstone pigments is that they can drop an item known as a flaming sword, which is a good early game weapon, and as it deals decent damage and provides decent strength. Thanks. I will also be unlocking the redstone collection, which will later allow me to craft a personal compactor, and will unlock the accessory bag in order to obtain magical power and get stat upgrades from that. Other than that, I will discuss a few things which I have not gone over regarding the profile and its status. I am playing with a co-op member who is not done anything yet, as he did not play today, as he was supposed to. Unfortunate. We do not want to be carried in any regard. Well, carried as in, like, us not being completely useful. Obviously, some things that can be out of control, and within reason. And that's about all. I will continue to kill these pigmen, and I will get back to you once I have achieved all of the needed redstone. And I will also be skipping over the iron and going straight into the dwarven mines, where I will begin killing glacites in order to get combat 12 to unlock the end and begin grinding for ender armor. Goodbye. Alright, so I am now trying to achieve, I'm almost close to mining 12. I've cut out the majority of the footage. In the time you've missed, I have done 2 events in the dwarven mines and got a small amount of hard XP along with completing a commission. All that is fairly insignificant and kind of boring to talk about. I'm about to achieve combat 12, which will allow me to enter the end, where I'll be able to unlock ender armor and all the other lovely dragon and end related items. As you can see, I just dropped a glacier jewel. This will be useful later on for things such as it's needed for multiple drills and other mining items. I believe it's also needed for an equipment set. I have dropped glacier boots at this point, and I also just dropped a duplicate pair, which typically would be very bad. But fortunately, I have a co-op member which they can be provided to, and I will give them to him eventually, whenever he logs on. Anyways, I am 7,300, 7,400 out of 7,500. I will be achieving the next few kills. One, and that is combat 12. And on that note, I will see you in the end. I have now arrived in the end. This is an essential part of the early game progression, as it's where you unlock your first major weapon, the aspect of the dragons, and the void sword. I will be achieving the void sword today. Hey, well actually that'll be the final goal for today's video. I have to kill 5 endermen. Well, first I need to speak to the lone adventurer, which I will do momentarily after this enderman dies. Then he will ask me to kill 5 endermen, which will take some time as I'm using a flaming sword and iron armor, as I deal very little damage with this setup. Except with the void sword, it doubles my damage with each piece of ender armor I have. So once I have the full set in the future, I will be able to deal a decent amount of damage and potentially be able to kill a zealot. Zealots are good as they will allow me to obtain summoning eyes to spawn dragons, eventually getting an aspect of the dragons. One of the best early game weapons in Hypixel Skyblock. Until then, I will need to continue the slow progression of early game end, which consists of a lot of death to the Endermans and losing microscopic amounts of coins, which are still unfortunate and sad to see happen. It doesn't help that my kills keep getting murdered by other people doing the same thing as me, just trying to get the early game completed. Can't be really mad at them, but it does not mean I am happy. So there is one Enderman dead. Now I will attempt to kill a second one. He aggroes on me. I have to stab him and try to keep my distance. Except that it's not going very well, as he is a lot stronger than me, and therefore ended up killing me. Except I'm going right back in and have died again. Yeah, that's how this goes. Okay, we're going to try again. If you guys have any tips for how to not have this happen, I'd love to know. Because there has to be a way to not die to an Enderman 2,000 times. Also see that I have a friend in my party that I was just talking to. Don't worry about him. He might say a few occasional things, not really prevalent. I was just talking to a friend through the midst of this as I was streaming and having fun. Ish. Yeah, I hit them off to my death there. That was quite sad and quite painful actually. Right now I'm trying to find my Enderman. I couldn't find him, so I'm just going to start attacking this one. Yeah, he deals a lot of damage. I get 2 tap by them. I have to 10 tap them. Guy with a warden helm there I thought he was going to kill him, but he didn't, fortunately. Yeah, 115 damage, 232 on crit. Takes a minute to kill each Enderman, and I only have 3 more to kill, including this one, who is about to die any second now. There he goes. Well, he killed me again. That's unfortunate. I will go back to attempting to kill him now. Now he's dead. 2 more Endermen to kill in order to achieve, well, unlock the quest to buy the Void Sword, which will cost 200,000 coins, which I roughly have in my bank. I will skip over the entire going to the hub and walking back processes. That's not really fun. I will join this meowing in a second, as you know, who doesn't love the meow? You know, meow. Best thing ever. Moving on to the next Enderman. This is 5 out of 5 if I can kill him, but unfortunately it did not end very well. I have died once again. He aggroed me early here, so not much I do. He gets 1 hit off and I'm already almost dead. I'm regenning relatively quickly, but unfortunately he was able to kill me. I'll continue to try to fight him though. He's now less than half HP. Yeah, there he goes. He's about to die. 400, 200, and he's dead. That's the 5th and final Enderman necessary to unlock the Lone Adventurer's quest to buy the Void Sword. It gets stronger with each piece of Ender armor you are wearing, as I've already said. He just likes to talk a lot. I'm willing to sell for you 200 coins. Thank you. Okay. Now, well, I didn't have them on me, but here, I now have the coins with me from my bank. And I'm gonna buy the sword. Yeah. He's gonna do his entire dialogue thing again. Anyways, that's where I'm gonna end this video. See you all next time. Goodbye.